Hold up, let me change my layout. Let me know if y'all can see me good. Hold on. I don't like that layout. Where is my layout? Hold on, guys. What's good? Grits and Bacon, Lee Turner. I see Mike in the building. I see Mr. Walker's in the building. Up Grits and Bacon. JW is in the building. What's up, guys? Y'all know y'all be pumping me up. I appreciate all the encouragement and everything, especially when I be in a whole struggle stream. Okay, I appreciate it. Hold up, I gotta change something real quick. Hold on, something's not going right. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me one second. Hold up. Something got switched over on here. I struggle stream the first 2 seconds. If you're familiar with me, you already know how it goes down. All right. I think that's what it's going to be right here. All right. Let me. What's good? Like y'all see what that title says up there? It says women are losing standards. It says now the men are walking away. That bonnet conversation been all over social media. People are defending it and all kind of stuff. They don't let nobody, they don't want nobody saying anything to them.
A lot of men walk around completely clueless as to how unattractive they really are. And I feel like this theory is proven by the amount of horrible profile pictures and dating site pictures that men just throw up on their profile pages and think that that's enough to attract somebody. Like, they just be on here talking crazy. You can't be fat. I gotta be short. Gotta be thick. Gotta be this. Can't have this. Can't have this. And whole time you got a Michelin. You got a jumbo truck tire around your midsection, and you talking shit. You got so much acne on your face, sir. You look like you have not washed your face in 2 years, and really feel like men do not realize how unattractive they are. To be fair, that's why I am a fan of shaming men. I don't go out of my way, but if you come around here with that nonsense, I'm going to that page and I'm pulling out every flaw. I'm putting it right in your face.
Look, what she say? She said that she gonna start shaming men. Look, I guess the ladies can shame the guys. I guess you are not allowed saying anything about the women. What she say? She said something about the men's stomachs, right? If the men say something, they call it bullying. What part of the game is that? That's what I want to know. What part, if that's bullying? Hey, Lee Turner, thank you, baby, for $9 super chat, guys. I appreciate it. It's my birthday. Thank you, baby. Yeah, this woman is tripping. But you see what I be saying? Like, come on now. See, it's all fun and games and cute. She said they don't want you saying nothing. I'm just saying, like, come on now.
What is the difference between someone wearing a bunny and someone wearing a hat? Quickly.
If you gotta ask what the difference is from a bonnet until you wearing a hat, we have a problem. That is a problem. If you gotta ask that question, what do you mean? Hats are hats. Bonnets, they're not a hat. Not a hat. They're like pajamas. They're supposed to be worn in the house. They're not hats. I don't care how much people are trying to understand that. It's not. It's not a hat. It's not a hat, guys, at all. Thank you, guys. It is not a hat, not one bit. Thank you, Grits and Bacon. It says Bonquisha. We don't care. And we don't care. And the point that she is sitting up there looking like she is irritated. Like, come on now. What you irritated about? It's not a hat.
Is it because people sleep in bonnets? What if I got a outside bunny? What if I got a bunny that I don't sleep in? That I keep it just for outside occasions? Then what? What's the difference between that and the wig hats y'all wearing? What's the difference between that and a baseball cap that men wear? Quickly now.
What do you mean? What is the difference between a base and you know what's crazy is that women really honestly be thinking this. I've heard women in person say, "What is the difference from me wearing a bonnet?" Like, I know you lying. It looks dirty. It looks dirty. A lot of y'all got the same bonnet. Y'all don't even switch out the bonnets. Y'all don't even switch out the bonnets. It be the same bonnet from 2020. It be having stains on it. It looks nasty. That's you might as well say if you got pajamas to go outside in, because what did she just say? She said if a bonnet is for going is for outside and if one's for inside, you might as well say that about your pajamas then. If you said if one set of pajamas for there's no pajamas for the outside. And this is why they about to have dress codes. This is why airports is having dress codes. This is why restaurants are having dress codes now. Like this is crazy to me that you can even think to even play those games. Like, come on now. Bonnets for hair care when you going to bed. They supposed to have been so your hair don't, get all messed up. Had nothing to do with you going to work. A lot of y'all going to work in y'all's bonnets. Y'all dropping off DoorDash in y'all's bonnet. Y'all are going out. I've seen them at the gym. I can't stand when I see them at the gym. I ain't gonna hold you. It ain't nothing like seeing another Black woman at the gym with a bonnet. Like you couldn't do nothing else with your hair. You couldn't do nothing with your hair. Come on now. It's not okay for anybody to go. I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. I don't care if Northwest does it. I don't care if Cardi B does it. No. And most women don't have Cardi B's or Northwest money. All right. We still got to get up and get some stuff done through the day. You are still looked at. And and I cannot stand when they, I've seen Kim Kardashian and her kids with bonnets and pajamas on walking down Rodale Drive. I've seen that. I've seen that. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I've seen that. It doesn't make it right. And now y'all putting y'all toddlers in bonnets. What are y'all mad about? Why are we? I've never seen so many women fight to be trifling. I've had conversations with women and they be like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If you don't see nothing wrong with putting on pajamas and a bonnet, you might just be blind. You're blind. Wouldn't you want your niece, your daughter, or anybody to be their best? Would you go to an interview on with a bonnet? Yes, they do. They be catching flights in their bonnets. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They be having, and this is why the airports they're about to start having a dress code. I think Tampa is in the middle of it right now. I'm trying to do that right now. I've seen robes, like I said before. I've seen robes, and now what's funny. I'm getting emails now where people are telling me like I just seen somebody in a robe at the airport. Like, come on. I mean, where is the coof at? Where's the coof at? And you got people that say that's the least of our world problems. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. That is part of it. Part of us not caring is a problem. That is a problem if we don't care. And that's the first thing somebody says. They're like, well, we got war. We got the no, no, no. We are talking about here right now in front of us. The clothes they wore to the rodeo, to spring break. Women not having on undergarments, the right undergarments. Wearing clothes they shouldn't wear. No, baby, that's a problem. Bad posture. Where do I begin? Like, I'm just saying, you're not you're not coming outside. You're not coming outside. You don't want to present yourself in the best. And nobody's telling you to dress up. I'm not telling you to come outside like Bridgerton. I'm saying look like you care. Yes, I have. I've seen it said, do you see the video where these ladies are fighting with their bosses to wear bonnets at work? Yes. I've seen videos where the girls are saying, we're getting fired for stupid stuff, for wearing bonnets. Why would you want to wear a bonnet at work? Back in the day, women wore scarves, and that was nasty. If you seen a scarf in outside, that was the bonnet. And a lot of mamas started that for their kids. Come on, it doesn't take a lot of work to put. You ain't got a hat, put it on. You ain't got a hat to put on. It's lazy, guys. It's lazy. And if the ladies who are really talking righteous is telling y'all to stop, and the men who y'all like is saying stop it, why are y'all? It's like I don't. It's almost like y'all are fighting against the wall. Now it's like y'all don't care. It's like I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do mentality. This is crazy. Now I'm seeing men in bonnets. I'm seeing men in bonnets. Sisterhood is cooked right now. And it's like, why are we okay with going to the store and seeing that and not saying nothing? And I'm talking to the mamas. Your daughter get in the car with you with some pajamas on, you're part of the problem. I'm sorry. I couldn't have no kids going to the airport with me with pajamas on. You ain't about to put on, you ain't about to do none of that. You ain't about to put no not in this day and age. No, we're not doing that. Like, and it's like, why do you, it's not, and okay, so I hear women saying they do it because they want to be comfortable. What's comfortable about being in some dirty pajamas and a bonnet? They ain't comfortable about that. They got other comfortable clothes. They got jogging pants, they got leggings, you name it. And now that's the ones who don't wear no bras. And y'all coming outside looking like Nutty Professor around kids, chest all in your lap. I didn't see that growing up. I didn't see Martha and Sandra coming out the door and they didn't wear bras and stuff. I've never seen that. Like, but this is how cooked we are. This is what Kevin was talking about. And it's only going to get worse. It's going to get worse the more and more that we okay this. The more and more we say what's wrong with it. And this is why you got 12-year-old little girls and 15-year-old girls and they're 300 pounds. There's no reason for 10-year-old girls to be 125 pounds at 10. Come on now. Where we at with that? We not about to make that. We not about to make this normal. We not about to make this normal. We cannot. It's not normal. And it looks stank. You know how embarrassing it is to be somewhere and you see a group of girls. I've seen a whole family. Everybody got bonnets on. And you in a department store and you just look, they don't care. Somebody said, who they hurting? They hurting themselves. They're hurting themselves. They're showing up to interviews with bonnets on. That's how comfortable they're getting. They are showing up to their workplace with bonnets on. You think they're going to want to hire them when they got their bonnets on? How's it helping? Let's go there. How is that helping? That's not helping. That is not helping. So when people say, who's it hurting? A lot of people. It's hurting them. It's hurting the kids up under them. And this is why you got kids, you got girls that's showing up to banquets with Pumpin' Heidi shorts on. Supposed to be a whole black tie event. They don't know no better because we're allowing them, because we are allowing them to do this. Nobody's saying nothing. And this is why every time you turn on TikTok or a lot of social media, all you see is them on there with their bonnets. It's lazy. It is absolutely lazy. And y'all know it's lazy.
I wore my bonnet for this video in solidarity with my fellow bonnet wearing sisters and brothers. Why would somebody else got on their head bother y'all so much? How does it affect you? Why does it just ruin y'all day to see people in public with bonnets on? Oh, it don't look good. Why? Who instilled that in you?
Who instilled that in you? It's only gonna get worse. Hey, the real books, how you doing, baby? Thank you for the $20 super chat. He says, happy birthday, Anna. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the happy birthdays, guys. Thank you. Like, and even look, she over here, like, who is it hurting? How's it hurting you? It's not helping. It's not helping. What do you think that the men, and I'm being serious, as I'm talking to the ladies, what do you think the men are thinking when they look at you and you got that bonnet on from across the store, the broom or in the car? I don't know where y'all at. I mean, where's the decorum at? Where is the decorum at? Like, my grandma would never. They would never. They just wouldn't do stuff like that. So that's why it's really hard to understand how y'all are so comfortable with it. Like, I'm sorry. There's no way that you brushed your teeth. There's no way if you woke up, grabbed your house shoes and put that bonnet on and came outside. There's no way. You cannot tell me that.
My fellow brothers and sisters, who told y'all that these people are trying to look good for you? Who told you they try to look good for anybody? I could not for the life of me understand why somebody else got on their head who was not affecting. At this point, I'm just curious, why does it invoke such rage and disgust from y'all to see people in bonnets, in airports, in hotels, eating breakfast, in grocery stores? Why do y'all care so much?
Because you represent us. Are you serious? Why are we fighting so hard to be disgusting? I said it. Why are we fighting so hard to be disgusting? I mean, I'm just saying. And this is why you got young girls that's walking around and they are 13 and their underarms stink. I said it. I said it. They don't know even they don't even know how to bathe. They don't know how to bathe. This is why you got young girls going to the bathroom, leaving that bathroom a hot mess. They're not taught how to groom themselves. And it starts with that. Thank you, Smell the Roses, for the 1999 super chat, baby. I appreciate it. Smell the Roses say happy birthday, babe. Appreciate you, babe. Make sure y'all check out Smell the Roses too, guys. I mean, it just shows laziness. It's disrespectful to yourself. And I keep hearing people saying, well, they don't have nothing to prove to you. How about your own self? What about your own self-image? You can't tell me that make you feel good to go down the street and see you looking crusty with a bonnet on. This has nothing to do with money. This has nothing to do with money. Because these be the same women got their lashes done. They be in full face makeup. They be having them cat scratchers. Them nails be done, but that bonnet gonna be on. Come on. Like why? The same reason why you can't walk into a store without shoes on. Imagine somebody saying, well, I feel comfortable to walk in the store without my shoes. Should we allow them? Should we allow them? Like, no, we should not. I'm sorry. No. And this is why the girls know how to groom themselves. What do I always say? My aunties and stuff grew up. You smelt them when they came in the house. You smelt. You said, "Ooh, they get something auntie here." These women don't even have a smell. They don't even have and the smell they do got, and I'm saying a lot of them, it's not good. It is not good. What are we gonna do? We gonna keep okaying it? We shouldn't.
Did somebody with a bonnet hurt y'all?
I just want to know why us black females cannot wear our bonnets outside. Well, not outside. I only wear mine to work because I gotta come make this money for that rent. And I don't feel like doing my hair every day. I have so many coworkers asking me, why don't you wear your big beautiful hair? Like, they know I got hair. Like, even my real hair, they know that my natural hair is there. Like, it's okay lengthwise. And I just don't want to deal with this shit. I have 4C hair. I'd be damned if you think I'm gonna comb, brush, press this shit out every fucking day. Hell no, I'm gonna throw this bonnet off my wig braids. Fuck is you talking about? Granted, I do see some nurses and like even my coworkers that will wear their actual wig braids to work. But no. Mine be super old, and on top of that, it's a hard no for me. I'd rather wear my bonnet. Y'all probably be like, wearing a bonnet is dirty or whatever. I have multiple bonnets and I have a washer and dryer. But yeah, I be seeing the nurses and my coworkers wearing their wig braids to work, and they face cards be giving, it is down. But it's a hard no. Still be looking like Cleo. I could not unsee Cleo from Set It Off when my coworker wore her wig braids. But she was beautiful. And she from the islands and shit. She's beautiful. But she definitely looked like Cleo. No. Also, I use this as an argument. Like, when the Tibetans and stuff be asking me, like, why you not show your big, beautiful hair? Why you not show your big, beautiful hair? Like, don't take this the wrong way. But, like, Somalians can wear their wraps and stuff. Is this not the same thing?
That is definitely not the same thing. I'm going to tell you right now, if I was in the hospital and my doctor came in with a bonnet, I'm getting up. You're not about to, no, you're not about to be my waiter and come to my table with a bonnet on. You're not going to do that. No. We're going to have some type of decorum here. We're going to act like that we are ladies. What is wrong with acting ladylike? What is wrong with respecting yourself? Come on now. She can even put a wrap on her. They got all kinds of different things you can do. You telling me, but this is how we are normalizing it. They going into the hospitals. They going into the hospitals with the bonnets and keep them on all day long. This ain't no hairnet. This is not the same thing as you working at a restaurant and you are putting on a hairnet so hair don't get into the food. This is not what this is. This is laziness. This is not willing to see the light. This is being stubborn. This is standing on this hill and burning on it. Like, what is this doing? And you had the nerve to compare this with what she said to the Muslim women? No. No, this is not the same thing. This is not the same thing. And I hear women say, well, men wear their wave caps out. I don't see men wearing their wave caps out. Nowhere near like that. I haven't been in businesses and I'm seeing men walk around at a job with wave cap on. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. It is not nowhere near the same thing. Come on now. What up, Crick said, bonnets, just another ghetto trend. It will soon be replaced by something even more ghetto, and it will be. It will be. You got to think, a lot of women, they're not even combing their hair. They're not combing it, washing it. They're not doing anything to it. It's just up there. It's just nothing's being done. There's no way you can't tell me that that's not going to send you into depression. Where's the accountability about maybe your daughter and you are nasty? That you're walking around like this. No, they don't want to say that, huh? Don't want to say that. I'm just saying. And that's the first thing they say is, what about the men in do-rags? I don't see men walking around in do-rags. Put in the chat if you see men just walking around in do-rags. I don't see that. I don't see officers having do-rags on their head. I'm just saying, I don't see that. The bonnet is not a religious thing, so you can save that conversation, baby. That's not going to work at all.
I'm gonna make me a TikTok today, cause I just seen this crazy video about this lady talking about, oh, black women, you're so disgusting, and you lay up and you do this and you do that. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's where you are. This narrative of, oh, black women don't do anything, they're the lowest of the lowest, and that's bull. Because my mother, my aunties, all career oriented women. Me, government worker, military. My friends, they all have businesses.
Has nothing
Now,
has hold on.
while I'm
And that's another thing they do.
Because
Like she's like, I'm a government worker. You're a government worker who is showing that you're being classless, baby. That's what you're being. You're not holding your women accountable. Your friends, your cousins, or whatever she just said. What she said? She said, my friends have their own business. I don't care if you have your own business. Still trifling. Jeffrey Dahmer could have had his own business. He still did what he did. What does that have to do with anything? Nobody is saying that black women are the worst thing in the world. But why can't we want better for y'all? That's what I'm saying. This don't even make no sense. Yeah, the freeze frame is crazy. Thank you, Crook. I appreciate the $10 super chat, baby. I appreciate it. Yeah, like where's the self-care at? Like, even this, like every video y'all come on, y'all ain't got a shirt. Hold on, does she got a shirt on? Does she got a shirt on? Hold on. Thank you, Crook, for $10 super chat. I appreciate it. I don't. She got covers on. Even the TikTok videos, they coming on. They y'all don't like to sleep out your eye or nothing. I'm looking at it. Mouth be crusty, lips be chapped. These are ladies. Like this, no, we're not. Nope. I'm never going to normalize this ever. I've seen women going to graduations, high school graduations with a bonnet on. I'm sorry. When is this? Like, she laying in a cover on the towel. She don't even have enough sense to put clothes on. I'm just saying, like, sorry.
my mother, my aunties, all career oriented women. Me, government worker, military. My friends, they all have businesses.
Yeah. Nobody cares if you and your friends have businesses at all. This is why. And how is this uplifting anybody? How is this uplifting the women? I'm just saying. I go to different functions. When I tell you, and I am not saying this to belittle anybody, you go in a room of 40 women, and if you see 30 black women, you telling me everybody obese? I don't see no collarbones in the whole room. Come on now. That is not good. And you're not gonna make me believe this, okay? And Gucci do not make bonnets.
now, while I'm not a woman who wear bonnets to breakfast at a hotel, I still think it's time that we as black women need to normalize asking black men how do they feel about the fact that they are still being hung from trees in 2026.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? This is how hard they're fighting to fight against this, right? I have no problem with somebody critiquing me. I have no problem with that. You don't have to critique me. Sometimes somebody can critique you and you might need it. Somebody has critiqued me before, and I needed that. I needed that. No. I believe that if you see something's wrong with somebody and you see something that can help somebody out, Speak on it. Speak on it. Sometimes it can be the uncomfortable truth. Grits and Bacon, thank you for following Super Chat, baby. It says socks all out, 36 long socks at that. Yeah, like come on. And you hear this lady, what she say? She said, worry about men being hanging from the trees. What that got to do? What that got to do with anything? You want to say anything to keep the women in the pit. Anything. And this is why you got people that don't even wear shoes no more. All they wear is Crocs and socks. Crocs and socks. I'm just saying, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. We're deflecting now, baby. What the, like, has nothing to do why our teenagers are showing up to high school in pajamas. You don't believe me? You don't have kids? Go to a high school, sit outside that high school, and it will blow your mind away. It will blow your mind away. And somebody said, if somebody told you to lose weight, okay, well then I'll check it out. I will go check and see if I need to lose weight. Like it's not a problem for me. See, I don't come from that era where my mother, my grandma, my aunties, they're going to check you. They're going to check you. They're going to check you on what you looking like. They're going to check you. And you know what? I might feel away when they say it, but in the long run, I'll be like, dang, I'm glad somebody brought it to my attention. We have things that are not being brought to the attention of these ladies. And this is why we rolling like this. My grandma had no problem with letting you know if you was getting too big or if you need to pull you. That's what she's supposed to do. That's her job. That was her job, to pull me up. That was her job, was not to sit there and let me just stay in a sunken place. Why are y'all allowing, and I'm talking to the ladies, why are we allowing the women just to stay there? Why are we not pulling them up? Why are we not calling it out? Come on now. Talk about it.
When they're trying to embarrass us in public places. Because that's the embarrassment. Why are you worried about two black women comfortably sitting, eating their food at a hotel I'm sure they paid for, in their bonnets? And there's bigger problems for black men. Now I'm sure it's something you could find to ask black women when they get in your business. But now we talking about y'all. That's what y'all should have asked that brother. You should have said, you know what? I'll consider taking off the bonnet. But first I need an answer to why you think these bonnets is more important than black men being hung for trees in 2026. How do you feel about that, sir? What are you actually doing about it? Have you made a video about that? Because what I noticed is that black men who take time out to embarrass black women, they never addressed the BS they going through. I mean, y'all act like y'all just, life is great for y'all. You hear me? Life's so great that you got time to police black women. I don't think you do. I think you should be putting together like some type of group within your community.
Anything to not be on the subject of why are the women just walking around not caring. Anything. Next, what you gonna say next? You're gonna be like, you need to be worried about the infrastructure, the freeways. Like, come on, make it make sense. It don't, and it won't. It will not make sense. Thank you, Mr. Walker, for the $20 super chat, baby. He said, happy birthday, Sister Anna. Thank you, baby. Like, come on. If you are letting yourself go in your 20s, what do you think that your 30s and 40s and 50s is going to look like? And if you don't like it, like I keep saying, and I don't want to hear nobody talking about body positivity and all that, because as soon as they put that Ozempic out, y'all ran and got that like that chicken sandwich at Popeyes. Y'all ran and got that. If there was a pill, y'all would take it. There's no way that you can tell me that feels good on your body. And I'm not saying nobody has to be perfect, but you should care. You should care. There's no reason why the women are not caring.
Just left an interview for this job, and y'all, they asked me that question that I don't know at all. Like, she actually gave me an interview. This wasn't no regular, oh, what's your name? This when you can work, or you know what I'm saying? This was a real life interview. I haven't had one of these in years.
Look at this. I just want y'all to look at this. Look at this woman. This woman just left the interview. She's saying that she had a real interview for the first time in forever. Them edges are down to her eyebrows. This woman got pork chop sideburns. And you got women saying, we'll leave women alone. No. There's no way that other women should allow this woman to go to an interview like this. We're not preparing our ladies at all. We're not preparing them. Nobody is saying that anybody has to be a beauty queen. But this is not helping us. Why can't y'all understand this? Come on now.
She asked me, she said, well, tell me a little bit about yourself. The cat literally had my tongue, y'all. I don't understand. Then asked me why I want to work here. Oh my God, you really want a real answer? I thought I could just
look at them tattoos all over this poor baby's hand. And she probably got them tattoos, and she don't realize that, they're gonna be there for a long time. And woman, you got to go to interviews with scribble all over your hands. This woman is not in an arts field. This woman she probably does not come from money. This is where the difference comes in at. This woman still got to go outside, and she has to make it. Don't y'all want to give her a fair chance? There's no way you can tell me that this woman has a fair chance with coming out the door like this. No, she doesn't. This actually is going to put her behind. Imagine the other candidates that look normal, that don't have gel going all the way down to their mouth. Baby hairs is not going all the way down to her eyebrows. I am sorry. This woman does not look like she cares about herself. She got trauma marks all over her hands.
Say it's for the money, and I know I can't say that, because then I know I don't got the job for real. Oh my God, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know anything. I froze up.
Yeah, and that's the problem. This woman went to an interview. She probably does not even know how to communicate. And see, this is probably the Generation Z that I be talking about. And I'm going to talk about that real quick. Generation Z, I'm sorry, a lot of them are cooked. They don't even know how to have an interview. They don't know how to look people in their eyes. They're not having firm handshakes. No, this is not normal. There's nothing about that eyelash that looks normal. Nothing. If anything, it gives you dark circles underneath your eyes. Do y'all not realize that? This is a young lady right here. And she is walking. I can see the glue. I can see everything. I can see the glue under and everything. You think that interviewer didn't see that? And what people be like, we don't judge here. Everybody judges. I don't care what nobody's saying. Everybody judges. I don't care. All that, we do not judge. People got eyes. people got eyes. And think about it. They're going out here, they're unprepared. They don't have a plan. There's no plan. Like I always say, ask the young girls and even some of the young guys. They don't know what to do. All they say is, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. You got women saying, it just happens for me. I manifest and it just happens for me. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hit that like button, guys. I'm just saying. No. Mr. Walker said, I heard some of them on their phone during the interview. Yes, they are coming in on their phone. But this is a small part of it. So when people are saying, so what if they got bonnets on? So what if they have on pajamas? So is it so what? They're in the middle of their interview on their phone? Is that a so what too? Come on now. That's not normal. Not to me.
I just finished my first full week at a 9-to-5 job. And I'm finna crash out because this can't be the rest of my life. I'm just like not ready. Like I barely lived. Like I feel like my life is over. Like I feel like no days off. No days off. PTO, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about? There's a limit to how many days off I get. What are you talking about? Like, stop. And I am not a morning person. The nighttime is my time to relax, but I can't even have the nighttime to myself because I will literally be dead in the morning. So, like, I have to, like, cosplay this put together girl. Like, it's not me. Like, I've never been her and I never wanted to be her. Why am I being forced to be her? Like, who goes to bed at 8 p.m.? Who? Like, what 20-year-old do you know that goes to bed at 8 p.m., bro? But if I don't, I will literally be a zombie in the morning. Like, I can't anymore. Like, I can't. It's only been 1 week. The lady next to me, she's been there for 16 years. And I can't take it anymore.
And this is what I'm talking about right there. You seen that young lady sitting there crashing out? She's like a 9-to-5. And even the word bro. The women are calling everybody bro. They're calling their mother bro. They're calling their dad bro. They're calling their bosses bro. Come on. That's normal to you? To walk around and call everybody bro. They're gonna start calling their kids bro. They're gonna start calling their kids bro. This woman, they do not know what to do with a regular job. They're really crashing out. Nobody's preparing them. They're not preparing them for the real world. And this is why they are sitting there. They're like 9-to-5. They like, like, and for some, it's too late. For some, it's too late. And what, we just supposed to care? I guess these are the comments where you go, who cares? Let them be like that. Who you think gonna be around here with these jobs? Where are we gonna put all these folks at? Where we get, yeah, and every kid does not get a trophy. They don't. All kids don't get a trophy. And that's what they don't understand. And then you got the people that want to do what they want to do. They want to work where they want to work at. They don't want to do anything. This is why you don't got a lot of kids in trades. They don't like hard work. They don't like anything that looks like hard work. They want to start off running. Nobody wants to crawl. Nobody wants to walk fast. They want to start off running. It doesn't work like that. I don't care what you do in life. Nothing works like that. But if you put your kid on a pedestal, you put your kid on the pedestal all its life, and now they grown, they out here adulting, they're going to lose their mind. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. This woman is a nice looking woman, right? She looks like, like she's a bigger woman, right? Nobody's going to tell her and her family that she needs to get healthier. Nobody's going to tell her she needs to tighten up. Nobody's going to tell her to get her mental in check. They're going to let her stomp around and go off and say, this is not fair. This is going to be her solution. And this is why you got so many women saying life isn't fair. No, this is not where it needs to be. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Walker, for the $10 super chat. It says, I got to provide for myself. It says, I have to be a productive adult. Hashtag life ain't fair. Yeah, life is not fair, right? Most people's life is not fair. If you want to talk about fairness, and think about it. And most of the Gen Z, when they do get a job, they'll be like, well, I'm not doing nothing that my description doesn't say. They're not going to do anything extra to get promoted. They're not going to do anything extra to go to the next step. They're only going to do the bare minimum, and you got to tell them everything what to do. You got to tell them everything what to do. It ain't good. It is not good. This is where, the pretty privilege is going to hit them in the face. It's going to be a lot of pretty women in the soup line. It's going to be a lot of pretty women in the soup line. Like I said, it just will be.
What 20-year-old do you know that goes to bed at 8 p.m., bro? But if I don't, I will literally be a zombie in the morning. Like, I can't anymore. Like, I can't. It's only been 1 week. The lady next to me, she's been there for 16 years. And I can't take anymore.
This is crazy to me. Like, I'm just like, this is wild. Where you were screaming about going to work. Think about it. Kids play video games all day long. Girls be on TikTok dancing all day long. There's no time limit for them to get off of anything. So then when they're pushed out into the street, they don't know what's going on. So they getting hit by cars. They're getting hit by cars. Thank you, Julian Brown, for the $5 super chat, baby. I appreciate it. They're getting hit by cars. And this is why I'm telling you, it's when I tell you where they gonna go. I was just explaining to a mom today about her son. I was telling her, you gotta let him have wings, baby. You can't keep on saving him. When you're not here, don't know what's gonna happen. You're enabling them. You can't enable your children. And then you wonder when they're 30, they don't know anything. They don't know what to do. Because what? You don't want to hurt their feelings? Outside is going to hurt their feelings. Outside is going to hurt their feelings. So you better get them ready. They don't have a bubble around them. And this is what people think. People think they have a bubble around them. Even for a lot of the women that just get smart. So what they be like, I can't help my mouth is just smart. I just got a smart attitude. That's not going to fly. You're going to hit that wall hard. You're going to hit that wall hard.
I'm not in the fucking mood. Like, leave me alone, please. And I had to get a Frappuccino just to feel something. Like, I feel like I'm being bonded by chains. I bet prison is more freeing than this shit. How the hell do people fall in love and get married and have kids and do this shit? Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? I'm done. Now I get midlife crises. Now I get it.
She said, how do people get married and fall in love? And think they're not bonding with anybody. One thing they bonding with them little dogs. They bonding with them little dogs like little pieces of fried chicken. And now that COVID's over, they dropping them off at the pound like 90 going west. They got them there just like they got the pit bulls. I'm telling you. And all they do is drink sugar all day. What she say? She had to get that to make her feel better. You can't eat your feelings away. This is what we're doing. We eating our feelings away. She's this woman, like, and she might not ever bond with anybody. And that's a sad thing to be. A lot of people are isolated. They isolate themselves. They don't talk to their family. They got the no contact. Everybody's doing no contact. Nobody goes and sees nobody in their family, and they stay away from everybody. Like, that's not helpful. Now, don't get me wrong. If your family is crazy, or you got family that's crazy, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That ain't what I'm talking about. Now it's trendy
to get in.
Okay, are you gonna lose your job being on this live?
Ooh, let me take my shirt off. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, come on now. Don't say you lost your coin because of me.
Right.
All right, so what brings you up?
I watch your videos a lot, and hold on, the truck is passing. I watch your videos a lot, and I feel like you give a lot of advice on the look, but you don't really talk about the mannerisms and like how we're supposed to carry ourselves.
Well, here's the thing, Kayla. I can't be all things to all people, right?
Yeah.
So you can come to my channel for one thing. There's probably another girl who teaches you about language. There's another girl who teaches you how to hold a fork. There's another girl who can teach you how to walk in a heel.
Your specialty is more looks, more like appearance.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say just looks. No.
She definitely focuses on looks, right? And that's the thing. It gets you in the door. It gets you in the door, but it does not keep you there. And I understand what this lady is saying. I don't think she's being funny. I think she's really honestly saying, well, what else can you tell us? We know that you told us to go get makeup. You told us to go get done up. You told us to go and put on some clothes, but what's next? What's next? And that's real. Ashley ain't feeling that.
So, like, what would you say?
You watch my content. What would you say? you watch me. What do you mean? You tell me.
That's just what I get.
And I know we're not being shady up here. I know we're not being shady. Because I know women. Hold on. I'm grown. So I know women can do it in a very passive way. So if we're gonna do it, we gotta say it with our chest. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not a passive person. If I was being shady, I would be very direct.
Okay, fair enough. So what we saying?
I'm not. I was asking a question.
All right.
Yeah.
But what do you mean? What she said? What are we saying? She's asking you. What else do you have to tell us besides telling us to go to Sephora? I don't think she's being messy.
If you watch my content, you should know. That's what I'm saying. I would never get on someone's live and say, "Hey, so what do you think? What are you teaching over here?"
Like,
and the thing is, right? I don't think that she was being messy. I think she honestly was coming to ask, well, what else is there? What else is there? After we get all dolled up, what's next? What is next? I think that was a fair question. I don't think she was being funny. And what did I say when my last live? I was saying moms and aunties taught you how to go doll yourself up. They taught you how to go get cute. They didn't teach you anything else. They didn't teach you how to go follow some instructions. They didn't teach you how to cooperate with nobody. And a lot of the girls, they're not cooperating with nobody. HR, nobody. Nobody. So, it is what it is. But you see, Ashley got defensive real quick. She wasn't trying to hear that. She was like she got super. I don't think she was coming for her neck. I think that was a fair question. That was a fair question. Divine Photo says eventually women were bound to turn on Ashley. I'm just saying, like charm school, some type of etiquette, some kind of etiquette. Back in the day, what do I always say? Women don't even stand up straight. They don't. They stand up like toddlers, mouth breathers, just breathing out their mouth. It's the little things that we are missing. I am not cracking. I am telling you what I'm seeing. I am telling you what I am seeing. Sorry. It is what it is.
Would send your low effort husband into a coma. My husband is like perfect for this. He does my hair. He blow dries my hair.
Now this lady came on here talking about all the things that her husband does for her. What she just say? Did she just say her husband does her hair? She dating Coach Bumper Curls? That what woman just said.
My hair or straightens my hair. He doesn't curl my hair, but he could if I wanted him to. But every time I wash my hair, he does my hair. So that's one. He opens every door for me. And I don't just mean car doors. He opens the car door for me every single time, no matter what. Like he'll come around to my side 100 times out of 100 times and open my door. Going into the car from the house, if it's exiting the car, he opens my door. Like he opens my door, the car door, no matter what. He opens every door for me, no matter what. If it's raining outside, I will never get wet. He will come to the front door with an umbrella, put an umbrella over me, walk me to the car, open the door, put me inside the car, go get inside the car himself. And then whenever we like arrive someplace, he will get out, he'll get the umbrella, he'll come and get me, and he'll walk me to the place. Like I literally don't get wet. He does the laundry. I don't do the laundry. I don't know how to use the washer and dryer. And that's not a joke. I also don't know how to use a dishwasher. He also packs for me and unpacks for me. So if we're going on a trip, he's the one that packs for me and unpacks my clothes. Also, he puts away all my laundry. I don't touch my laundry. I don't wash it. I don't put it away. I don't do any of that. So he does all of that. He also does the dishes. He does all the laundry. He does all the dishes. I'm a night gremlin. So like if I'm hungry at like 11, 12, 1 a.m., whenever, if I just wake up and I'm like, I'm snacky, I just wake him up and I'm like, hey, I'm snacky. And he'll be like, what do you want? And it could be anything. It could be like Taco Bell or like grilled cheese sandwich or like ramen. I don't know, like whatever I'm in the mood for. I mean, he wouldn't like make a batch of cookies and bake them, I don't think, at 1 o'clock in the morning. Would you?
If I didn't have to work.
If he didn't have to work, he would. But like on a work night, because he works and I don't. So that's another thing.
So this woman is at home. This woman is testing this man's limits. She's testing his limits. Coach Bumper Curls is over there curling this woman's hair. Come on now. Why are you coming to the internet with this to emasculate this man? This man needs his levels checked to see if anything is wrong. I mean, because come on. You at home all day long? It sounds like that man is in a sunken place.
He puts toothpaste on my toothbrush and has it waiting for me. Like if he brushes his teeth first, he'll put toothpaste on my toothbrush and has it waiting for me for when I brush my teeth. He gives me my medications. So I know what medications I take, sort of lightly, but he has a list of my meds and he like fills my little pill case. I just take whatever he gives me, which sounds dangerous, but like he knows my meds and I don't really know my meds. So he also preheats my car for me. Like if it's really cold, he'll go start the car, put my seat heater on, even if I'm not the one driving, like even if he's the one driving, it doesn't matter who's driving. Even if it's hot, he'll do the same thing. He'll turn the car on, he'll put the AC on, he'll put the seat like coolers on so that it's not uncomfortable in the car for me. I fear he treats me like a princess. I fear I can never leave this man.
You know what's wild? Let's just say this woman had to go out here and be single again. She would like nobody. Nobody would like her either. They're not doing that. The average man is not going to do that. The average man is not going to do that. Like, this is pure validation. Why do you feel that you got to come to the internet to embarrass your husband? To embarrass your husband? To say that this man puts toothpaste on your toothbrush? You that lazy? And you got the nerve to say that you don't work? No. I'm sorry. This man, I don't know if he wants to. I don't know what's going on here, but somebody need to check on her brother, okay? Like I'm sorry. No. This woman don't respect this man. She's laughing at him.
Not that I would ever want to.
So I once met a man on a dating app, and we talked for about 4 months before I got comfortable enough to meet him.
Hold on. Stop that right there. Why are these ladies going on these dating apps, meeting these men, and y'all don't want to give them y'all's number? Y'all don't want to see him. This woman said that she met a man on a dating app, and she did not see this man for 4 months. I know you lying. 4 months. Come on. That's nuts. Who do y'all think y'all are? I am so serious. And this is why a lot of them gonna get left behind. Because Katie, Manleen, they're gonna meet that man next week. Okay, they're not gonna wait for 4 months.
My cousin, who's a police officer, got his driver's license, got his address, had a picture sent of his license plate, and ran all that. After that, I decided to go and meet him. He lived in another city. When I got to his house, we had a wonderful time. He left me at his house for about 8 hours while he went to work. And of course, ladies, you know how we do. I snooped. I snooped all over his house while he was gone. And I realized that in that 4 month conversation, during all that time, there was significant information that he had not shared with me. So I decided after that weekend, I wasn't coming back. But I felt bad when I was leaving because I knew I was about to ghost him. And when I looked at him, he was such a nice guy that it just distressed me, so I started to cry. And when he saw me crying, he was like, come back in the house, let's talk about this. He said, what's the matter? And I said, you lied by omission. I said, why did you do that? And then I told him what I found out. And he said, had I told you, you wouldn't have dated me. But you took away my choices.
He didn't take away your choices. You was in charge of your choices. You telling me that you was invited to a man's house. You start going through his stuff. And you talking about you had your cousin who is a police officer look this man up. This woman should be the one that's being searched. This woman needs a background check. This woman needs a background check. You already going in it like stranger danger. You already going in it fear and everything. And you still, it sounds like he got the cookies. Sound like he got the cookies. Sound like she woke up over there. And then she being manipulative. You heard her say, I was going to ghost him. But then I started crying and he felt bad for me. What do you want, lady? You started off on the wrong foot. Maybe if you ain't wait for 4 months to see this person, maybe you'd have realized that you and that person wasn't a good match. But since a lot of women are brought up in fear, you know, everything is watch out, watch out, watch out. Instead of make it make sense and use some good judgment, this is what you're gonna get. This woman is too old to be doing walks of shame. And you sit there and talk to this man for 4 months. Come on now. Somebody say crazy eyes. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when people talk to people from out of town, right? And they always love talking to people from out of town, they don't want to get close to nobody. Anybody can be anybody you want to be when they live out of town. You telling me I only see you on the weekends? I only know who you are on the weekends? I'm gonna tell you right now, until you know that person on Monday and Tuesday, you don't know that person. People can be who you want them to be on the weekend. Like that wasn't a red flag for you. You don't even live in the same state. And I'm not saying that it won't work at all, but the chances of it, a lot of times don't work. It's gonna be a little harder. She said you took away my choices. Where's your own accountability at? She's acting like she didn't have a choice but to date this man and get this man her snacks. That was your choice, lady. She don't look really young. She's like her name is Brenda or Sandra or something. So you're not a very young girl. You're not young. You should know better. You should know better. But you know what? It's always the man's fault.
So my question today is, lying by omission is sending in a representative. You can keep up the act for so long. What did you think I was going to do? Did you think that was fair not to tell me those things? Did you think it was fair to hook me and let me find out on my own?
Let me tell you something before we talk about spider pants. You know, the crazy that so you're not gonna have so I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, right? She gonna get back on the internet. She gonna go back into scare mode. She gonna, she gonna meet somebody. She not gonna want to give her her phone number. She's gonna, I don't want to see you. You gotta have to do this. And ain't nobody jumping through hoops just to meet you, just to go have coffee with you and meet you, just to say hi. I'm telling you right now, man, you meet a woman and she can't FaceTime you. She can't meet you right away. all them little stupid games. Get up on out of there. Hit the gas. That ain't it. I'll tell you that right now. You mess around and you get somebody going on through your stuff. Come on now. Yeah, and she like that hookup. She too old to be going through TSA. It's an age limit when you shouldn't just be going through TSA. I'm sorry. And now you didn't got your back cracked. And now it's gonna be a man's fault. That was your choice. Unless it was a crime. She didn't say it was a crime. She did not say it was a crime. At all. Hold on, let me hear. Let's see. It says, Anna, I'm highly surprised you didn't catch that story here in LA where 4 women stabbed each other over who was going to pay for the bill. They stabbing each other on who going to pay for the bill. And this is why I do what I do. Right? And you got women to go, leave the girls alone. Let them do what they want. No, they're stabbing each other over the bill. And they probably shouldn't be around each other anyway. But they don't even know how to find friends. They don't know how to find friends because they hang around people because they fun. Just because they fun. They're entertaining, not because they're good people. That is sad. At least they thought they was friends. They wasn't friends. Sometimes you're friends with somebody because you live next to them. You live in the same neighborhood. Y'all went to school with each other. When you grown, you get to pick your friends. No. I'm pretty sure that they were doing stuff to where they knew that they wasn't friends. And this is why people be going on vacations and stuff, and they be fighting with them and deleting them and stuff because they was never friends. But nobody's telling them you shouldn't hang out with those kind of people. But everybody looking to be accepted, and it's sad. Frenemies, honey, I'm telling you, look at a lot of the crimes. You get hurt. You don't get hurt by strangers. It be somebody you know. No, somebody has to know you. Look, as they say, friends with benefits. This is a good one. Somebody said, enemies with benefits. There's nothing worse than having somebody sit around you and they hate you. And that's real. And a lot of people who say that they got friends, you don't have friends. You know when your real friends are your friends. When things hit the fan, and your friends still around, those are friends. Those are friends. Tell me about this lady. What's going on? Why are you hanging off cliffs in swimsuit? Like I'm confused.
We start with a cliff rescue that just wrapped up a few minutes ago at Ocean Beach in San Francisco. Sky 7 was overhead for all of it. You saw it right here. You can see a woman in a bikini who climbed down from the sidewalk and got stuck about 70 feet down the cliff.
First of all, you know whose ever husband that is. His wife is staring at that television set like she gonna get somebody's husband in trouble, okay? Cause she want to climb down. What's wrong? Why are we spending our hard-earned dollars on saving people that don't need to be saved? What's going on? Somebody, look, you gonna get these men in trouble. Think about it. They had to climb down to get her, give her a helmet and stuff. This is they should charge her for this. She should get charged for this.
Firefighters were able to first drop down a rescue cable for her to secure herself. One firefighter then had to rappel down the cliff and strap a harness and helmet onto the woman. Took a few tense minutes from there, but the rescue crew was then able to lift the woman off the cliff safely. So a happy ending there.
Y'all, now when they and you see who was saving her? A man was saving her, okay? You don't see Rebecca and Stacy coming down off them lines to come get them women on them cliffs. That's all I'm saying. Like this man probably gonna have to go sleep on the couch now because he had to go over there and save Allison. I'm just saying. And you know, that's not too far-fetched, Mr. Walker. That's not too far-fetched. This is crazy to me. Hope that man don't gotta sleep on the couch.
Me because days before the date, I let him know if I don't hear from you the day of the date, I assume the date is canceled. Right? You with me? Okay, cool. The day of comes, it's 2 hours before the date. So I reach out and I say, hey, okay, the date's canceled. Oh, well, let's reschedule. I'm not interested in rescheduling. I don't like your energy. I don't give a fuck what you like, nigga. The fuck? I don't like your poor communication skills. The fuck, me?
I don't know who this poor young man was that she supposedly had a date with. And this is why a lot of these women are going to hit that wall like Bobby Rahal. They going to hit it. Their mouth is out of control. All the cuss words. I don't care how pretty you are. You ain't that pretty when you got to say 50,000 cuss words. Like, and this is really who this woman is. And this is why you can't care when something is dressed up and pretty, okay? You can't care. This woman is unhinged. She is unhinged. I don't care how cute she is. They put everything on social media because they want to be validated. They want this is what they do. This is a new life right here. Everything gonna go on social media. The bad dates, the dates that don't happen. I mean, this is where we're at. And the look of entitlement is real, JW. That's real right there. She's looking like somebody owes her something. Nobody owe you anything. What'd she say? She said she had a date, and if he didn't call her in a certain time, she was going to cancel it, or she not going. I tell you what, this man just dodged a bullet. This man dodged a bullet. Nobody owes you anything. In this face right here, this is going to be the face of 2026. when the men stop answering them phone calls, okay? Nobody owe you nothing. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? This is sad to me. And just because you hot, it's a whole bunch of hot ladies. Whole bunch of hot ladies on the same block. What else are you going to offer besides you being cute? And right now you're not being cute. You're not being cute with all the cussing going off. I mean, this is not where it's at. And I think we got to start telling these girls you can't just survive on being cute and pretty. This is not where it's at, guys. This is not where it's at. Cussing. This woman, she like she's sitting there talking to this man as if she can beat him. And you can't. You definitely can't. It's like where has the femininity went? It ain't in her. I don't care how much blush. I don't care how much powder you got on. This is not the way, baby. I don't care. I don't care how cute you are. 2026 gonna hit y'all. I'm trying to help y'all out, okay? That's all I'm saying. And this is why that title says women are losing all standards. And this is why the men are walking away. And they are not feeling bad. I want y'all to know that. Some of y'all don't have the fathers for y'all's kids in y'all life because he don't want to be bothered with y'all. Imagine if this woman has a kid with somebody. Do you know how stressful that you know how stressful she probably stresses that man out. Kids sitting there thinking about my daddy. Daddy ain't coming because of your mama. He don't want to be bothered with your mama. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the happy birthdays. I so appreciate it, guys. I'm actually celebrating it tomorrow. Yeah, peace is everything. Peace is everything. Peace is everything. Don't nobody owe you. Nobody owes nobody nothing. I grew up, nobody owe me nothing. Nobody owes me anything. Everything in life, I gotta earn it. I gotta earn it. I gotta earn people's respect. I gotta earn everything I do. You get out what you put out. I don't understand why people don't understand that. And you're right, your peace is everything. But we got a lot of women like this. They honestly think somebody owes them something. They think their life on social media is really their life. They think their Snapchat is really them. And it's not. And it's showing. It's showing big time. And I mean that. Yeah, peace is everything. You'll never get enough peace. All right. You'll never get enough peace. And I mean that. All right, guys. I am getting out of here in a minute. Please, please, please hit that like button and subscribe if you like me. This is what I do. Thank you, guys. Look, that wall's there. You can't deny it. Thank you, guys. Yes, please like and share this stream. And please leave me comments underneath my stream. It helps it out. Thank you, guys. I definitely will. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the super chats. Thanks, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you, Mr. Gino. I appreciate the $20 super chat. It's happy birthday. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Look, some people are lost, but I'm still gonna speak my mind about it. Let's stop normalizing all this chaos. Thank you, baby. Thank you, guys. I will catch y'all on the next stream. Please, please make sure you got your notifications on.